Thank you for joining me for Sefer Mitzvah's daily study. Today, I'm going to plow through, I think, five mitzvahs. So hopefully, I will do some. I will give them the respect they deserve and properly explain them briefly. Um, so starting out with lesson 141 from yesterday, um, we have three mitzvahs: positive 133, positive 143, and positive mitzvah 144. First of all, challah, the mitzvah of challah. This comes from Numbers 15:20. It says, "You shall offer up a cake of the first of your dough as a gift to the Kohen, to the priest." And so, what this means is that we're commanded to separate a portion of dough, the dough that we prepare, especially over a certain amount, and give it to a priest. Um, and so we call that section that's taken out is called the challah. We refer to the loaves that we braid or knot and have on Shabbos as challah, but really challah is referring to the part that's removed. It's that part of the dough that's separated and then given to the priests. And next, the priestly portion of meats. So this is not referring to the meats that are taken to the temple for sacrifice, which of course we haven't done for almost 2,000 years. But this mitzvah comes from Deuteronomy 18:3. It says, "And this shall be the priest's due from the people, from those who perform a slaughter, be it an ox or a sheep, etc." And so this means that if you're slaughtering an animal, or if you're taking it to someone who's going to slaughter the animal for you, of any of the an ox or a sheep, you have to give the foreleg portion, three portions from the animal: the foreleg, the cheek, and the belly of any kosher animal that we slaughter. So those are like the choicest portions, and those are given to the priest. All right. And finally, for the first lesson, the priestly portion of fleece. So just like you take like your first fruits and give them to the priest, the first of the fleece from the shearing of your sheep, you're to give to the priest. This is Deuteronomy 8:4. We're commanded to separate the first portion of the shearing to the priest, but this mitzvah only applies in the land of Israel. All right. Lesson 142, two mitzvahs, two positive mitzvahs, positive mitzvah 80 and 81. These are both having to do with redemption of the firstborn. But as you'll see, there's a little bit of difference between these two mitzvahs. First of all is the redeeming of a firstborn son. It says, "Give to me the firstborn of your sons." It's the first son that opens the womb. So there are some caveats to which firstborn son is going to be redeemed through the process or the ceremony of Pidyon Haben. But the description of the mitzvah: we're commanded to redeem the male firstborn and to give the redemption money, 5 salaim, to the priest. The obligation to redeem the firstborn son lies with the boy's father. The mother is not obligated in this mitzvah. I believe also if the father is for some reason negligent or wasn't Jewish, then it falls upon, I believe, the community to perform the redemption of the firstborn, or on the firstborn himself when he's old enough to do it to do the process himself. All right. So that is the redemption of the firstborn. Essentially, you give the child to the priest, and the priest says, "Do you want your child back?" You say yes, and then you give him the five coins, and then you've basically done an exchange. Um, all right. And then Exodus 34:20 gives us the next and final mitzvah for the day, redeeming your firstborn donkeys. So the Torah says, the firstborn of a donkey you shall redeem with a lamb. So obviously you can't give the donkey, so it's exchanged for a lamb, and the lamb is then given is the redemption, or you can also give the priest the monetary value of the donkey, if you so desire. So we're commanded to redeem the firstborn male donkey with a lamb, which is given to the priests. Levites are exempt from this mitzvah. I believe they're also exempt from Pidyon Haben as well, for the firstborn sons. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day in every way. Bye bye.